Video 1.5 Use Cases, Limitations and Resources of Nano RP2040 Connect. In this video, we will cover the following topics: Use Cases of Nano RP2040 Connect, Limitations of Nano RP2040 Connect, Current State of Software Development, Important Resources and Forums. In the previous videos, we discussed the hardware and software aspects of Arduino Nano RP2040. I hope now you are quite familiar with the Nano RP2040 development board. Let us find out together the use cases and limitations of the Arduino Nano RP2040 Connect board. Arduino has jam-packed the Nano RP2040 Connect with built-in components, on account of which there are exciting possibilities for new and innovative projects or use cases. Arduino IoT Cloud provides the functionality for remote data monitoring and operating devices remotely. So any project that requires remote management can be easily developed using Arduino Nano RP2040. The u-blox NINA module also supports Wi-Fi and BLE connectivity, which allows us to create projects requiring a web server or hosting data communication. It can also be used in projects that require any sound input, whether a peak input or a melody input, as a MEMS microphone is built in. Arduino Nano RP2040 also has a 6-axis IMU, which can be used to find the board's angular or directional movement. The board can be mounted on a moving surface to record the movement. Also, the machine learning core of the IMU allows us to detect the movement type, such as walking, running, jumping, or similar activities. We will learn about implementing different and interesting projects using Arduino Nano RP2040 later in this course. Every device comes with some limitations, and the Arduino Nano RP2040 is no exception. Let us take a look at some of the limitations of our Arduino Nano RP2040 board. As RP2040 is a 3.3 volts operated microcontroller, the maximum digital output can be 3.3 volts only, and even the maximum output current is 8 mA. In contrast, Arduino Uno can output a 5-volt signal with a current limit of 20 mA. Every time the code is uploaded to the board, it automatically disconnects and reconnects to the system. This short disconnectivity can deliver junk values while continuously monitoring values. Although the NINA W102 module can provide powerful CPU support, its functionalities are limited to wireless connectivities and RGB LED operations in the Arduino Nano RP2040 board. Earlier, we saw that the Arduino Nano RP2040 can be programmed in C or C++ and Python. Talking about C or C++, the software and tools provided by Arduino are fully developed and embedded with features that help the developers to compile and debug the generated code. The development through C or C++ provides full support for all the components on the board. Now let's come to Python. The software and library development provided by CircuitPython fully supports the Arduino Nano RP2040 peripherals. However, the other Python variation for microcontrollers, MicroPython, has only limited functionality for working with only the RP2040 microcontroller and none of its peripherals. Now let us see what is good about working with Arduino boards. Arduino has always been the first choice of many embedded and IoT enthusiasts to start with simple projects. Arduino has already released multiple boards with different specifications and functionalities its users can choose from. As a beginner, it is quite natural to get stuck somewhere while working with any of the Arduino boards. However, there is no need to worry since Arduino has a very supportive forum with more than 1 million users. Furthermore, 6 million plus posts have been created in these forums related to Arduino-specific issues. In short, Arduino has a vibrant developer and user community, and as a result, you will almost always find an answer for your problems very fast. For links to Arduino forum or Arduino Nano RP2040 related documents, check out the video's description. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope I was able to introduce you to the world of Arduino Nano RP2040. Video summary. In this video, we have covered the following topics: use cases of Nano RP2040 Connect, limitations of Nano RP2040 Connect, current state of software development, important resources and forums. Section summary. In this section, we have covered the following topics: Introduction to the course, Overview of Arduino Nano RP2040 Connect, Hardware Overview of Nano RP2040 Connect, Software Overview of Nano RP2040 Connect, Use Cases, Limitations and Resources of Nano RP2040 Connect. In our next section, we will work on hands-on projects with Arduino Nano RP2040 Connect.